What's up, everybody? How you doing? Sorry for the delay in starting this morning. I'm Sam. If you haven't seen humans on camera before, my wife and I are your fosters. We've been fostering for 7 years and fostered over 185 cats and kittens, at which point I would normally say including, but we are not currently fostering due to circumstances. Um, but we do still technically have cats that we did foster out there in the kitten rescue system. You can see some of them on the explore.org cam. Our current goals are just to kind of get back to normal. And that's pretty much it. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, we used to do these chats 3 times a week. Since we just don't have that much to update, we're just doing these on Saturday for the foreseeable future. So please feel free to ask questions about who we are, what we do, cat stuff in general, and all of that. This is probably just going to be me today. Amanda is under the weather and resting. Hopefully we'll feel better soon. And yeah, how's everybody doing? Let's see who's out there. We got Milk and Cookies over representing on You Now, CG and Ormic and Raindrop and Dribbles over on Twitch. Good to see you all. Today is the Furball, which, if you don't know, is the annual gala fundraising event that Kittenrescue holds. We've gone a few times in the past, Amanda a couple times more than me. And we were lucky enough to have someone donate tickets on our behalf this year, although my guess is Amanda is not going tonight, so I would be going alone probably. And here's Iris. What's up? I will most likely, my guess is, be going on my own tonight if I go. At which point I'll try and get some cool pictures if that's possible. I don't know. How's everybody doing? Yeah, for anyone out there who does not know, we've been running a playlist. Hey, Greg. On most of our channels. Unfortunately, You Now doesn't stay up long enough and doesn't auto reconnect and things like that. So we've been a little lax on streaming on certain platforms like You Now, YouTube, and Facebook. Kind of fall to the wayside because they're a little trickier to keep persistent. I try when I can. But since we are not fostering cats currently, we've just been running a playlist of featured clips, and that is probably going to be what the stream is for the foreseeable future, although I am hoping to do like 1, maybe 2 days a week in which I come on and do a cat-based game, since we will not be fostering anytime soon. And can't have cats on cam unless I can find some sort of streaming foster partner who, has the cats and the equipment and feels like doing that, which seems like a long shot, but who knows? We might be able to pull that off. So we've done it before with Insomnia, and maybe lightning will strike twice. We'll find someone else to partner with and show their fosters in the time being. That's basically what's up with the channel. And then, of course, continue to do these chats every Saturday. Beyond that, let's see. I forgot I can do this. Greg asks, how you doing? I am doing okay. COVID ran through our house a couple weeks ago, and I'm on the the good side, like the better fixed up side of that, but I've got this persistent cough that's been there. Amanda is now currently sick, but it's actually, I think, something else. And everyone else seems to be doing okay. CG asks, where are the house cats? So Anara is like right there. She'll probably walk up on the desk in a little bit. So Anara's over here. Arya and Anara are both in this room. Moose and Bear have been living in Iris's room, but they've been getting a lot more time to walk around the house because they've been very vocal about being cooped up. So I think right now they're in the living room with the girls doing their Saturday morning cartoons. So yeah, we did have, fosters before, and Amanda has been, since she's not fostering, she's been kind of mentoring for Kittenrescue, and it turns out one of her mentees actually has our previous foster, Zinnia, who was the mother to Oleander, Poppy, and Juniper. And we actually haven't heard back from that lady, I think, but she does, have Zinnia, so that's cool. Poppy and Juniper are still available on the explore.org site. They have them in that live stream room now, so you can see them there. At least as far as I know, they have not moved out of that room yet. I haven't checked in a while. And our friend Bridget is also mentoring, and her mentee has our last two foster cats, which are Mork and Mindy. Although they probably got to be adoptable at this point, so they might be gone soon, if not already. But I don't think we've gotten any updates on them either. I did just download some of the pictures that I'd already posted previously, and there were updates sent to us of Mork and Mindy, and realized that they were live photos. So when I had posted them, they were just still frames, but they're actually like 3-second movie clips. So I may re-upload those as their own little video in the near future. Milk and Cookies says, Poppy and Juniper are preempted in the room by a kitten and mother. Oh, did they get moved out? Is that what you're saying? Make that kittens and mom. Got it. Well, that's probably for the best, because they should have been adopted a while ago. I feel like they kept them in that room just to be there and put off their adoptions because of it. Let me see if I can find this. Yes, it looks like. Is that recent? All right. So the new residents are the cookie cats. All right. Milk and Cookie says, I hope they get a good situation if they don't get adopted. I'm sure they moved them into the Kittenrescue sanctuary, and they're just running around with other cats at this point. But yeah, if I go to the Furball, I'm sure I should be able to get some updates on them. What? Oh, you think they went to the cafe? Oh, okay. Amanda says they might be at one of the cat cafes, which would be good too. If they went to that one that I can't think of the name of, that's in on Santa Monica. What the hell is that one called? The older one that is a nonprofit. Oh, anyway, if they go to that one, my friend is the volunteer photographer, social media person there, so maybe we can get some updates and photos. But yeah, it's time they got adopted. I think for the best that they're moved out of that room at this point. Let me try to do multiple things at once. I just want to update the Discord to say that I actually started the chat. Raindrops asks, did George or Marty ever get adopted? Yes. They went together? Yeah, they did. They were adopted together. That was a while ago. So yeah, they did get adopted, which is good. Which those cats are they were at the cat cafe that I was talking about. It was just Cat Cafe Lounge, right? That's what it's called? Yeah. Yeah. And they were there for a while. But also, I don't know. I hope the coffee drinking isn't too obnoxious with this mic right next to my face. If it is, I can switch things up. Just let me know. I just won't have these cat ears on. Like, as much as I like the LED cat ears, I am not a big fan of the I can't hear outside of the headphone aspect. Like, I'm not doing anything where I'm listening to something, so it's very ominous silence inside the headphones. I think maybe I need to play something while I'm here. Like when I actually do game streams, I think these will be great. But for just sitting here talking, I can't even hear my own voice. It's a little much. Okay, I was gonna post a quick update on the Discord to make sure people knew that chat had started. Okay. Which, by the way, if you are not already on our Discord, you can find that at cuteavalanche.com/discord. The link is in the description of most of the streaming platforms if they allow for such things. So you should be able to find it there. And then just make sure you go into channels and stuff and give yourself the verified role. Hang on one second. I don't think I ever got that picture. You should send that to me. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, Amanda just showed me a picture of George and Marty and their the couple that adopted them. Oh, and now I have it. So I can add that to the Discord. Hey, Dorkish, how you doing? Dorkish says, cat headphones could be... Hey, how come that didn't show up? Huh. Hang on a second. It works if I do it from there. Why doesn't it work if I do it from here? I'll actually read this in a second. I just want to see if I can make this work. Like refresh or something? Alright. Cat headphone could be worse. Could be a belt tail. I like the cat headphones. I'm not going to wear a cat tail. Ormic says, at what time of day will you be streaming yourself playing cat games? This is a good question. I'm not positive just yet. It'd probably be in the middle of the day. And I'm looking at probably doing it on Tuesdays. But maybe I'll run some polls on Discord and YouTube to see what works better for people and adjust that. Swiffenbach, good to see you again. Says feel better. Amanda, that's you. She nods. And says thank you. I don't think she like hurts to talk, so trying not to make her talk. Dorkish says I still haven't finished. Hey, come back on. Still haven't finished playing Stray. Never got out of the cave. Did you like it otherwise? Like, I would totally play Stray, but I feel like everyone's done it already. It's like, would it be interesting? I don't know. I need to here we go. I like the previews of it. Yeah, the previews looked really good. And I know a lot of people played it for a while, but I feel like I don't know if it's still something people would be like showing up for, but I mean, I suppose if our audience has not watched people play Stray, then it would be worth it. But maybe, I don't know. I'd have to see what makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if there are suggestions of games you would like to see me play, prominently featuring cats, I'm not just going to start playing Fortnite or anything. Let me know. We have a list of cat games on the Discord. If anyone wants to just add games to the list, whether or not you want to see that played, that'd be good to grow the list more. Interesting. Give me 1 second with this. I'll answer that in a sec. I just want to see why this other session isn't working. Should be. Okay. It's one of the problems with story games. Once you do the story, it's hard to redo it for sure. Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, is there more to that world? I don't know. Like they say something about doing a second installment, or like another, like a sequel to Stray. It would be cool if it had something else going on in it for replayability, you know, and all that. There was talk about it. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, I just have to make my own open world cat game. Bum that this isn't working. Alright, let's do that. Nope, sorry. I was trying to move that and clicked highlight instead. I've already answered that. But yeah, there's a bunch of like smaller sort of puzzly games and like hide and seek games that I know Queen had put on the Discord list. There's like the 3 Cat Quest games, which those look like there's a lot of ground to cover there. Not sure that those are replayable either, but I feel like they're a little more reviewable by like even though you've seen one person play it, watching another person play it I think would be fine. Not that a lot of people are playing Cat Quest, I don't think. But also shout out to Cat Quest. They sent us these headphones and some other stuff. And there's some other game that looked very much like a combination between Stray and that Angry Goose game. So I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's on our Discord list. That might be the one to start with. Seems crazy. Dorcas says, yes, a new one out, trying to find out which one it is. Gotcha. Wonder if... Oh, and yeah, I've noticed on some of the streaming pages I've gotten some error messages, so I'm gonna probably sit down with things tomorrow, maybe later today, but I doubt it. Probably tomorrow, and like try and edit some of our settings. Since we're multi-streaming in a different way, it's more of a pass-through situation and less of a thing where in the past StreamYard would basically re-encode it to its own settings, which apparently worked better. So I need to just double check a few things. So at some point, basically, the stream will go down for probably 10 minutes, give or take. And that'll happen tomorrow at some point, assuming I remember I wanted to do that. Dorkish says, Little Kitty Big City. Is that the one? Little Kitty Big. I think that might be the one I was thinking of. Yeah. No, maybe. I've definitely seen this. Yeah, this looks good too. Eh. That's an explorer game, more replayable. Yeah, I think that might be the one that I think looked like a combination of Stray and Angry Goose. I'd have to see the trailer again, which I'm not going to watch right now. All I know is there was plenty of knocking things off shelves, and I was like, that's perfect. Like, that's all I need. Sorry, I usually have my chat read out inside of OBS, which is the streaming software, but for some reason today it was showing up and not letting me put it on screen, and then when I refreshed it, it stopped showing up. But now it's both back and letting me put stuff on screen, so I don't have to have everything in a separate window. All right. Now that I feel like we've run the gambit on things to talk about. I'll see if more people show up in the chat. And I'll just repeat all of the things I've previously said. I'm glad everyone made it. And yeah, hopefully we have a more excitable amount of things to talk about next time. I don't know, CG. That's a really good question. I think the time difference right now is really tricky for her due to daylight savings or the lack thereof. I'm not sure. The last few chats, she's showed up toward the end of things. She was always, it's, you know, it's like super early in the morning. Milk and Cookie says, LA gets the Olympics in 2028. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. Not looking forward to the increase in traffic, though we're out in the valley and don't really go downtown much. So I don't think it's really going to affect us that much, but there's probably going to be some kind of effect, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Dorkish says crazy is too light a word. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, because it's like there's so much and it's all just talk, right? At this point, there's just so much talk about like we're gonna like upgrade all the metro systems and nobody's gonna be allowed to drive or something. I don't know what the car thing was that I recently heard about, like not being able to drive downtown, but it's beyond ambitious. And the problem with the metro system is that you can add as many lines as you want. It is dirty and not safe right now. Like I've used the LA metro system several times in my existence here, and there were times where I was regularly using it to go places, and that was fine. But that was a decade ago. And these past 5 years or so, it has just gone so downhill. It is so sketchy that, like, yeah, I wouldn't go on it. And God forbid a tourist goes on the metro system. So they've got more than a 4-year amount of work to get that going and cleaned up and acceptable. Dorcas says, yeah, that one for Paris. Yeah, I don't. I don't think it's the same. Like, there's a lot more to go on here. Hey Queen, how's it going? I'm here, was watching a chiropractor video. What's the news? So, yeah, we started a little on the late side today. Amanda's been sick for the past few days, and I was letting her sleep as long as as she could. She's not going to be joining us on the chat because it's her throat that's really horrible and feels crappy. The big news is tonight is the Furball, which I assume I am going to alone if I go, which probably. Yeah, we'll see what that's like and report back on it next week. That's pretty much the big updates. The joys of working with children. Yeah, probably. It's messed up because she had just gotten over COVID and now she's like maybe got strep. We're not really sure. Milk and Cookie says it says they're going to use the Coliseum and the Rose Bowl. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't feel like enough for all of the things. I'm sure there's more stuff they have to add, but also those are not that close. But I don't know how spread out things in Paris were. It seemed like they were all pretty clustered. And I'm sure it's not a big deal that they're all potentially an hour away from each other. But, yeah. I mean, I guess with the metro, it'll be a little faster. Queen says that's too bad. She can't go. I'd go regardless. Mask and gloves. I don't know. We'll see how she's feeling. I mean, yesterday, I should read the rest of your comment. Sanitizer, maybe double mask, and not talk. I don't know if that's contagious, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But yesterday, when she took her medicine, she seemingly for a good hour was doing okay. So maybe, maybe she'll still be able to pull it off. I don't know. And we just do a super short visit, like go in. I don't even know if she'd be able to get a drink or anything, but whatever. Go in, get some hors d'oeuvres, have the dinner, and get the heck out of there. Dorcas says they used like half a dozen places in the Bay Area last time. Yeah. Harris B-ball was way. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because, like, I'm sure that was something they had to construct. Because who in Paris plays basketball? I would just hate for her to miss seeing people of the cat culture. Yes, of course. And also, she got that swag bag. Got to get that swag, yo. Although, pretty sure I can manage just taking two. Like, it's designated. Like, they're just on the seats usually, so I just have to, like, grab it. But I'd feel less conspicuous about doing that if she's actually there. And when it comes to the drinking, I can double up. I can take one or two for the team. Go back to the car and change into a dress. Well, I'm gonna Uber there because of the aforementioned drinking, so I won't have my own car. They'd know. Well, see, it's usually at like the dining table, so it's not even the Kittenrescue people who would see it. It's whoever else is seated with you. But yeah, I'm sure I could just be like, my wife couldn't make it, so taking this. We have a ticket. I don't know. I mean, the gift bags are nice, but they're not amazing. Like, a good amount of the stuff in there were like just kind of sits around for a long, long time. Although we did lose pretty much all of it that we had from before in the fire, so having new stuff to just sit around would be nice. But it's usually just like, cat treats and sometimes human treats, but usually they're like well, not usually, they're always vegan treats. I had some vegan chocolate last time that was just not acceptable as food, and so it's usually like, yeah, cat and human treats and like vegan makeup and stuff along those lines. Um, bring. Oh yeah, well, they're virtual tickets, but yeah, it's nobody's checking for that. As long as you have 2 tickets, you get a bag each. Yeah, but again, it's not like they hand them to you; they're just sitting out there at the table. Like you just go in and find your seat eventually, and then yeah, it's fine. I'm sure I can get two. I think we may have gotten an extra one last time as well, because not everybody takes theirs with them. um, yeah, yeah, but you know how makeup is. It's usually very um, personal per person, so it could be hit or miss. Bring and try and take the whole table. Yeah. Okay. It's the greatest heist of the year. The Kittenrescue swag bag. Going back to bed. Okay. Um, they could put different types in each bag. Sometimes. Uh, there's usually a few things that differ from bag to bag, as we've seen in the past, but I don't remember which things specifically. Don't mind me just moving it to a better location at my home. Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of which, usually they do attempt to live stream at least the dinner presentation portion of things, but also usually because of the location that it's at, the connection is really bad. So I would tell you you could try and find it on their Facebook, possibly their Instagram page tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Actually, I'm guessing it wouldn't stream until the dinner portion, which is probably closer to 7. But from the past times they've done it, it has not worked out well. So it's probably not worth trying to find, but you might if you want to see. Also, from what I remember last year, the shot was just not good. It was like super wide. Like the people are like this big on screen. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, that's about right. It should, like, assuming it works, it would be archived. But yeah, it's just like not an easy location to stream from because it's like on a mountain. So, it's not hitting a lot of cell towers and it's just wrought with problems. I don't know. Maybe they'll just record it. That would be smarter. Although I think the benefit of the streaming is because like they're doing fundraising. Means! Huzzah! Are you really here? She just probably has her computer open. They could just get Skylink or whatever D-Tune uses in his power knowledge. Sure, but they're probably not. They're probably not set up for that. Um, I don't know if I ever got this set up so that the ears react to different things yet. Hey, there's Means. That's how you know she's here. That shows up. My computer is switched off overnight. When it goes on, you are my homepage. Woohoo! Queen says, I mean, lots of people are getting it. They should just borrow it. All right, that's fair. Yeah. What? Bawa? Oh, the Skylink, which is like satellite internet from Elon Musk. Because yeah, that would probably be the better solution than just trying to get cell connection or Wi-Fi from that area. All right. So yeah, it means the cliff notes is Amanda is sick, so she's not going to come on the stream. Tonight's the Furball, and that's pretty much it. Excuse me. Their sanctuary doesn't have great Wi-Fi when they try to do Instagram Reels. It's a great device, even if the person who made it isn't. It's also not cheap. They could just get better Wi-Fi at the sanctuary, I'm pretty sure. Our clocks are going forward in 3 weeks, so I can get up at a more... Oh, great. Awesome. I was explaining that earlier. CG literally asked, and I was like, whoa, thanks. And then in a few weeks, ours are going to go back, says Amanda. So we'll have a little time. Queen says, can she at least roll over and wave? I don't think she wants to do that. At least not right now. Oh, that was a hand. Did you see it? There it is. I just remembered I wanted to turn the autofocus off of that camera. Give me a second. Oh yeah, for anyone who missed it earlier, I was saying that tomorrow I'm probably going to take the stream down for a little bit to adjust some of the settings. Not sure what time I'll do that. Probably midday, and it should only be like 10 minutes. Hi, hand. Mean says, where'd it go? Come back on. Okay, on the screen. There we go. During your winter, 10 a.m. chat is 7 a.m. for me, which is about the time I get Apple, but it will still be better than 5 a.m. As my understanding of logic, yes. That's true. D-Tunes paranormal streams get crowdfunded for them, so he got started. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Thanks for the hand. Keep resting. Dorkish says, you know the getting, you know, is that you know they're getting better when they throw something at you over snarky comments? Okay. My brain is not processing that enough. Sorry, Dorkish. I failed you. Again, I hope the coffee drinking is not an obnoxious sound. Nobody said anything, so I'm assuming it's fine. Oh, yeah. Our chatbot seems to just be dead for the most part. So chat commands have ceased, and I'm waiting for them to update it, and hopefully that fixes it. I don't know. You know when a sick person is getting better when you make a snarky comment towards them and they throw something at you. I got you. All right, it all makes sense now. You need a new floof. I know. We'll see what happens. I always drop a few letters here and there. Yeah. I got it. I got it. It's okay. Generally, that doesn't confuse me because I've been, uh, because I'm dyslexic, so I automatically um, fix the mistakes in my head because of years of practice from my own. But every once in a while, it just comes by, comes through. Yeah, anyway, Mean says that's not what I said. Say floofbot. I did. There you go. See, case in point. Uh, CG, the chat commands are not working. So if you do like exclamation mark names, it's not working. It's not replying to those, and I don't know why. Let me take a look. Commands. Also, it got real quiet over on the You Now side of things. Did our stream drop or something? You guys still alive over there? Where even is that? Oh, okay. I've got nothing to add. All right, just good to know it's still going. I couldn't find the tab, so I couldn't even check. All right, what was I was going to check on my commands. I wanted to see if somehow there was like some override command like that was set that just stopped them all from working. Maybe a cat hit. I don't see anything. It's so weird. She says it's on vacation. Yeah. Bot's got a bot. Advanced. I mean, I'll try restarting it again while I'm here, but no idea. It's probably going to throw some red text on the screen. Actually, it might not because it's just not working correctly. Queen says, my legal representative, don't I sound fancy, sent a letter to my landlord saying they were going against the Human Rights Act and for them to behave essentially. Nice, that's great. Good luck. Fingers crossed. Cookie says September is a little late to be taking a vacation. I mean, for a human, but if you're a chatbot, is there ever a good time to take a vacation? Man, it's taking a long time to just shut down. It's being crazy. Might have to try just reinstalling the whole thing or something. Oh, look, it actually did the red text. Oh, that's actually a good sign. Strike, he didn't like the working conditions we've been taking for granted. I'm so glad we've gendered the the chatbot. It's good. All right. Might just need a full PC restart. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that as well, just in case. I'm sure there's other softwares that need updates. Actually, I know our streaming software needs an update, so I need to do something with that as well, though that would not affect chat commands. Case of September 25th, but they tried to remove my rent assistance into the annual inspection. That is normal. January, March would stress me out. That's why they got a letter. Okay. Great. Just what we need. Wait, why isn't that going on? There. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a very long startup for this. Hey now. All right, I'm just going to turn the Ah, what the heck? That's because I turned the overlays off. Seems like that was long enough. Great. Nope. Seriously? If I just put it on, it's going to restart every time? Right, because the microphone layer is in the same thing that I was turning off because the credits kept coming up. Well, now they're not coming up, so it seems we're okay. Okay, things seem to have fixed themselves for now. I will re-look at this chat. Queen says my weekly gamers channel is 1 to 4 Sunday, so if you do it, then I'm fine. God damn it! Now the stupid credits. Let me figure this out. What is that? Overlay widgets. Credits. I may have to just deal with these for right now. Okay. Got that. Always cracks me up, people complaining about it. Yes. Alright. I'm not gonna get into a whole thing here. Thank you. I'm back. Woo tech. Mind classes. Okay. Oh, I'm still doing it. Okay. Alright. Somebody want to try doing a chat command and see if it works? Like exclamation mark names or something, or house cats? Queen says you are such a dad. I do my best. Oh, see, the beds one worked because it pulls up a graphic. Why doesn't the chat one work? Yeah, see, it's something about it connecting to the chat itself that is the issue, not doing other things. So other chat, like other commands, will still work, but not if they require a text response. Mean says, "See, gone but not forgotten." It was the bed. It was. That should be the bed Amanda hated, or something like that. Fire is the only one I know because I technically made it. I don't remember the rest. Yeah. Jeez. I wonder if okay. Let's take a deep dive on the chatbot side of things. Curious if if I go into this, okay, it doesn't show it there either. So let's go to accounts. Those both seem fine. Go into services. Here's a question. Is this isolated to Twitch, or does it not work technically on both? Oh wait, that's the wrong window. No, that is the YouTube window. Okay, it looks like it doesn't work on either of them, which is super weird. I half expected it to only be a Twitch issue. Okay, I'll just have to get in touch with the developers and see. I'll try and do the full PC restart tomorrow and stuff, but this definitely seems like something is deep broken. Ironically, I feel like this issue started when I got these headphones, so I wonder if there's some kind of weird... if that's just a coincidence, or if somehow the Razer software is messing with that. I don't understand why that would happen, but it's possible. Yeah. Hold up. Oh, no way. Okay. It's so weird because it worked on YouTube just now. Well, different command technically. Let's try the other command that did work. And it was after I closed the Razer software. And prior to that, it didn't show up on YouTube. But Twitch is still having an issue. So I think that might be the thing. Alright. That's fine. I can just uninstall all of this. It doesn't matter to me if these ears are reactive or not. But at least I can tell the chatbot devs that that seems to be what the issue is and see if they have a solution for that. I wonder if there's an integration on the bot side. I don't see one. Okay. Let's see. Where is my Discord? Here. right, let me throw something in here. Okay. Done. Now that I have a better sense of what is going on with that, we'll see if they have a solution. Otherwise, I will just uninstall those because I'd rather have the chatbot work. All right, what else? Right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything that Means missed. I was talking about how eventually in the near future I'm going to try and add another day in which I do game streaming on here. Kind of looking at Tuesday around midday. Kind of have to see how that goes. Oh, I had an interesting call with there's this influencer who is a zookeeper and does a lot of zoo content. So I'm kind of helping him with some YouTube strategy stuff, and maybe we'll see some kind of collaboration come across on our side here as well. It might just be that I interview him for the podcast. But yeah, if anything else develops with that, that would be cool. Thank you, Milk and Cookies. Queen says, can't wait. Awesome. Yeah, I'll let you all know as soon as I get that figured out. I'm probably going to run a poll or two in Discord and on YouTube to see what days and times are good for people, but for now I'm looking at Tuesday midday, and then I can always move it. I just have to see what my work schedule is like this coming week. We've kind of gotten over the hump of like the busy stuff, so I'm not sure how the next phase is going to look. All right. So yeah, look for that to come pretty soon. And I don't think there were any other big updates from before. Somebody pointed out that Poppy and Juniper are no longer on the explore.org cam. And maybe tonight at the Furball I can find out where they are. My assumption is that they're just in the rest of the Kittenrescue sanctuary at this point. But yeah, we have not heard any updates about them specifically, or really any of the other, or Zinnia, I guess, at this point. Or Mork and Mindy. Those are all the fosters we still have out there somewhere, as far as we know. But yeah, I'll see if I can get any updates at the Furball. I'm not even sure who I would ask about that, but I'll figure it out. And who? I'm not sure I know who that is. She the blonde one? Okay. Accent? Oh, is she skinny? Older? Okay. Does she kind of have like, does she have bangs? Like kind of a bowl cut? Alright, I think I know who that is. What? Oh. Okay. Amanda said there were 2 earthquakes in Ontario an hour ago. That's Ontario, California. Which I don't think I felt that at all. But okay. How big were they? 3.9? Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess unless there's more questions, I'll just duck out and go back to the playlist for now. I've kind of run out of topics for today. I don't know. In our just everyday life, I guess I didn't really talk much about that. Amanda did start going back to work, although she got sick pretty early into that. The kids are back at school. Oh, Iris auditioned to be in her school production of Wizard of Oz. Everyone gets in, but yeah, she did her audition with the hopes of being a flying monkey, and they started rehearsals on last Thursday. So that's cool. We're looking forward to that. Betty applied to be a tour guide at her school, so we'll see what happens with that. Seems like a done deal on that as well, because she was actually encouraged to do that from some people at the school. So I just don't know how soon any of that kind of stuff happens, because like who's touring the school in September? Really? Yeah. Why? Really? Okay. Milk and Cookie says, "Flying monkey, LOL." Yeah. She just, it's her first play. She didn't want anything too scary. And it was like, they're not going to ask you to be Dorothy first time around because, you would have to just pay your dues and have been involved in the company for a while. But everyone does get a line. So even though she's a flying monkey, she'll have something to say. And there is like apparently a song that the monkeys sing that is not in the movie. So we'll see how that goes. But it's good. Her two best friends have been part of school productions for the past few. So I think she has them to lean on and learn from and just have fun with. So it should be good. And I think she enjoyed seeing Betty do it. Milk and Cookie says, "Yeah, me too. The monkeys used to scare the hell out of me when I was a kid. I couldn't finish the movie. Yeah, they were definitely the scariest part, aside from the witch, maybe. But then, yeah, they're also super cool. But nothing nearly as scary as that Return to Oz movie. If you haven't seen that, that'll give you nightmares even as an adult." Like I saw that. I went to my cousins in New York, and I don't know what they were all doing, but he was like, "Here, go watch a movie." And I went down and I watched that alone in a basement, and I was probably around Iris's age. That was not a good idea. So scary. I don't even remember what was scary about it anymore, but yeah, it was not. I haven't seen it in a long, long time. Ooh, let's see. Trying to search their Discord to see if anyone else has had issues with the Razer headphone app, but I don't see anything. Looks like it's unique to me, which is awesome. I wonder if, let's see what tasks are running in the background. Okay. And that. It's not ending. It's got to be something else that is isolating that, making that work. Okay. This through this. Okay. And that. And that. That. Razer Central. This whole thing here. Ah, no. Like reopened itself. Queen says, "Sorry, I had cat in my arms. So happy Iris wanted to be in the musical, but I would have picked a role that did nothing, especially no singing. She's a brave soul." There's nothing. Everybody has to sing. Everybody gets a line. It's not like you can just be a rock. I mean, there's Toto, but I assume Toto still sings, and Toto is on stage a lot. Yeah. So yeah, everyone does something. It's just the MO for that thing. Alright, I want to try something here. Let's see if any of that worked. Also, never finished Fox and the Hound. I know I ran away and never finished it, but I have no idea why. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a very long time, so I don't. Oh, is it? I don't know what part that would have been. But I assume because it's Fox and the Hound, there's some part where they're chasing the fox for sport, which would be bad. Musicals in our school, they didn't force you to have lines or to sing, especially to sing. I mean, it's not put out there as though they're being forced. It is, you know, in the name of fairness that everybody gets a line and the ability to sing in the choruses. But yeah. But also you don't have to be in the play, right? All right. Tried closing all those tasks, but some of them kept popping up and would not completely close out. There's got to be something in here that's like the main task that's opening up the other tasks. This, let's do this by name. Okay. I don't know what all this stuff is. Can you not select multiples of these at once? That would be so much easier. All right. All right. Queen says, no, I get it, but I would have felt forced because I want to do it and then would have a panic attack about singing and talking, cry a lot, and possibly back out my anxiety. Sure. I mean, yeah, she has some bad anxiety too. Okay. Also, I was forced to be a part of things as a kid, so different generation. You'll raise your kids in a way I wish I was. Yeah. Well, hopefully. Oh. But yeah, I get that for sure. What? Oh, I clicked on. Okay. Um, okay. Why didn't that one end? Okay, there we go. I may have. Did I do it? Is the list clear? Alright, I've ended every single razor task. Somebody want to try doing the chat command that responds to you? Definitely a more accepting world with mental health and stuff now, so kids these days will do better, I think. Yeah, I hope so. Like all the stuff that we've dealt with for Iris's sake, I've been like really jealous of. Let me find the chat window. Okay, here's chat window. Oh, that's not it. This one. Let's try this again. Nope, it's not it. guess it's just a coincidence, but it definitely, the YouTube definitely started working, which is weird. Maybe I just need to try and reconnect the chatbot to Twitch. I mean, it says it's connected, but maybe I just need to reestablish some of those API connections. Maybe after this chat, I'll try and do that and see what's what. All right. Speaking of which, probably wrap it up unless anyone has any questions. And yeah, we'll be back next Sunday, same time-ish. Queen says, I'm jealous too, just hearing how you put Iris in therapy so quickly. I was like, take me. I'll just do awesome parenting. Thank you. She said, I'm jealous too, just hearing how you put Iris in therapy so quickly. I was like, take me. LOL, you all just do awesome parenting. And yes, I totally said Sunday and meant Saturday. Thank you for calling me out on that. I was looking at something and my dyslexia took over. Saturday, every Saturday is when we are doing our chats. We're not doing the other ones that we had previously done weekly. But yeah, we'll be back next time, next Saturday around 10 a.m. You can always find updates in the Discord and stuff like that. Swiftenbach, thank you. Thank you everyone who joined us. And we'll see you next week. I'll return you to the playlist of cats in just a second here. Queen says, Amanda, get better, please. I missed your face. Yeah, hopefully she'll be able to join us next Saturday. All right. And have a great weekend, everyone. All right. Let's see.